Hello everyone, Sheek here with another Transformers review, and today I'll be reviewing Transformers Prime Universe Arcee from Transformers Legacy. And here she is in the packaging. There is her motorcycle mode, looks pretty cool in the artwork. There's her robot mode, everything's intact as far as I can tell. Nice artwork of her face, is a bit stylized from the original Prime. Converts in 2-0 steps. There's, I guess, a weapon. I don't know what kind of weapon that's supposed to be, but something. And a QR code if you want to scan it. And that's about it for the packaging. So let's go ahead and get her opened up. Alright, so here we have her out of the packaging. Oh, and just to lay some concerns, the only reason why I sound like this is I have quite the cold, and for some reason it's making my voice a little deeper, or it's more comfortable to speak like this, and for some reason when I talk like this I tend to give myself a southern accent. Don't know why. So if you hear me like this for a couple reviews, don't be too concerned, because it means I just videoed a couple in the same day, so don't worry about me too much. Anyway, let's get down to her accessories. Here we have her weapon that seems to combine with the other weapons that they've released with Legacy with the other figures. It's like a little shield thing that also turns into a little blade thing that you can either put on her arms or put in her hands like so. Doesn't look that great. And you can also do it like that. Still doesn't look that great in my opinion. And then you can, like I said, put them together for like a shield. And then plug that on her arm, which looks a little better in my opinion. So, her other accessories, or part of her transformation, or part of her anyway, is this thing, which is supposed to be sort of like a weapon, I guess. I don't know what it's supposed to be. Just, I don't know, maybe 2 double saws, I don't know. And then you can close that back up. Make sure to line up the pegs with the holes, like so. And then you got the front tire of the motorcycle. And then, oh yeah, I already talked about that one. And then we have the front of the motorcycle, which looks mighty good in my opinion. It seems to be all clear plastic. Painted up, that might be just black plastic, but this part is clear plastic. Now, it is possible to transform her without taking off any of this kibble, or whatever you want to call it, but to put it on her, you just push it on like that. You can hold those back like that, and then you can attach this in there, and you can leave it like that, and you don't even have to remove any of this for transformation. But it does give her a big old backpack, so if you want to display in robot mode without that, you can. But I am glad that you don't have to remove it for transforming, because then that would be more parts forming than I would like for a figure that's small, sort of like the Kingdom Arcee. That was dreadful in my opinion. And for comparison, here we have her with her wave mate, Legacy Prime Universe Bulkhead. I feel like they were more faithful to the original character design for Prime Arcee, but not so much for Bulkhead. But I think it's fine, but too boxy in my opinion. Okay, so one thing I did forget to do, articulation and looking at all the detail. As I mentioned, the face isn't quite Prime Arcee. The nose is, well, she has a nose. Prime Arcee didn't have a nose. I think that just went down a little bit farther. That was one thing about Transformers Prime. I don't think any of them actually had noses, as far as I can remember. But she does have pink chrome for her head and sides, silver for the face. She does have light piping for her eyes, which actually does glow quite nicely. Okay, so for articulation, arms are on ball joint, can go full 360, out that far, bicep swivel, although on this arm it does tend to want to pop off. About 90 degrees bend at the elbow, and she does have wrist swivel. Waist, she does have hip rotation, but not a whole lot. It's more for transformation. As if you aren't careful, see this, it'll just pop this completely out. So she doesn't really have much hip rotation right there. And then legs can go out about that far. So she can do the full splits. Legs can go forward that far, back that far, and just about 90-degree bend at the knee. And she does have ankle tiltage, which is good. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is extend this out like that, then rotate around and pull down like that. And then her forearms, you want to slide down, and then you want to rotate like this, and then you want to pull this down, swivel like that. Then you're going to want to rotate that down, then rotate around. Then you want to collapse her shoulders down. They're held in by a little tab up here. And then you just want to clip her arms together. And then you want to rotate her thighs like this. You also make sure that's flipped down. And then just have that down. And then I guess you can have it up for a little bit. I might make it easier to put her legs where they're supposed to go. Flip her feet down. Extend them and rotate and tab into here. Like that. And like that. You just flip this down, flip down, and then just wiggle in there like so, wiggle in like so, and then you just want to line up the tires like so, although they can be problematic at times. There we are, get it all nice and tabbed together. Then you just, bring that down, flip this out, and you'll see there's these two tabs. It might be hard to see, but these two tabs that tab in right there and right there on both sides. So you just get that to tab in, which, as you can see, can be somewhat problematic. There we are. I think I'm getting it. There we are. Okay. And then the last step is to flip down the kickstand. And here we have her in her motorcycle mode. And it looks quite nice in my opinion. I mean, there's not a whole lot of robot bits sticking out. I mean, obviously you can see her hands right there. And if you look down here, you see her head. But I'd say she's a pretty decent little motorcycle. And then, of course, you can store her weapon on here if you want. You can put them right here, I guess, so she can slash some vehicons as she's driving by them. Or you can stick them right here, wherever you want to. You'll totally do whatever you want. And I guess let's take some more detail. Look at the detail. It does look really nice. There's some orange for the blinkers, blue plastic, clear blue plastic for the headlights. And I don't know if that's supposed to be taillights. I think that's supposed to be the pink chrome accent detail for her wrists or arm guards. And then, yeah, I mean, I think it's nice to include a kickstand. I mean, it's not that fancy, but it does look pretty nice, I think. So, yeah, that's about it for her vehicle mode. And for comparison, let's bring in her wave mate, Bulkhead. And as you can see, I mean, she is deluxe, he's Voyager, so of course he's going to be much larger, but I think they look pretty nice together, although scale is quite a bit off, because obviously this motorcycle, the person would not even be able to fit inside a Bulkhead. So, yeah, that's about it for that. Alright, for a part that some of you may have been waiting for, the comparison of all the weapons I have collected so far. That's why I really am hoping to get Kickback and Drag Strip at some point so I can see how their weapons might fit into the mix. Alright, so it looks to me like you could try to make an axe, although you'll need something else for a handle, like down here, but there might be something you can peg right here or peg right there. But you can do this, and then put this on this side, then you kind of have an axe going on. And then you could stick this, I don't know, maybe right here, or you do it like this, and then have this up here, and then you have like an interesting axe bladed weapon combo. I mean, hopefully someone will figure out how these are supposed to go, or maybe that's just Hasbro's way of messing with you, and something like Weaponizers where you can do pretty much whatever you want with them, which is kind of cool if you like that sort of thing. Alright, so that's been about it for Transformers Prime Universe Legacy Arcee. And if you like this review and you'd like to see more, please click that like and subscribe button to see more. Until next time, have a good one, everyone.